Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the C-Man, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down. I am in the AMC theater. I'm fresh out the theater. I haven't done a fresh out the theater review, and it's been so long. Probably since the Star Wars marathon. That was probably the last time I did one in theater. But this movie deserved the immediate reaction, man. It deserved the right out the theater, fresh. Like, my thoughts are still churning on this one. Wow, this was so impressive. I knew Denis Villeneuve could do this and just knock it out of the ballpark, and I think the movie may have even surpassed my expectations. What am I talking about? You're not sure? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat. We are getting ready to dive in, spoiler free, and like I said, fresh out the theater, reaction style, to Dune. Let me let you see there. Wow, man. This is what Denis Villeneuve does with this movie is just nuts. And I gotta tell you, I had not read the books previously, and when I reacted to the trailer, so many of you were like, dude, you have to read the books. And it's 3 books, I think, that make up Dune, which was one of the Lynch problems. Like, trying to cover all of that material in one movie is so difficult. And this one does not do that. It just takes a portion of it. But, man, I'm so glad I listened to you guys. I downloaded it on Audible. I've been listening the last couple months. And, I can't put into words how much more appreciative I am of the movie because I read the books. It's stunning. I don't know if I've ever seen a movie so faithfully adapt the material. Like, obviously Denny has to cut things out and trim things down. There's a lot of history and culture and stuff that goes into Dune and Arrakis and the Fremen and the people there. But the way he cuts it up and delivers it, I think it works. I think it would work for someone who hasn't read the books, but I think for the book reader, I honest to God felt like I was watching the book come to life. Like, I can't tell you the last time I saw an adaptation that did that, and that in and of itself, in such a large scope and, like I said, big, dense world, I think Villeneuve does it in a way that is fairly accessible. I don't think it's going to reach everybody. I had a lot of young kids in my theater, and a bunch of them were like, what the hell was that, man? And immediately started talking, which is good, right? Like, you get people talking right away, but there was also a good group that were like, I dug that. I really liked it. So I'll be interested to see what non-book fans have to say, but having read the books, it's so impressive, man. It's so faithful, and it's just so well adapted. And then, from the cinematography, we know what Denny can do with a big movie, right? And he carries this one the way he should carry a big movie, man. The scope of this thing is massive, from its set pieces to the production design. Granted, you're in the desert for a good chunk of this, but it's huge, and everything around it is huge. The score, bonkers, man, absolutely bonkers. It really felt like Dune. Like, he captured through music and a score what Dune is, what it feels like. I thought that was so impressive, and just the different elements of it that all come in there. That stuff. And the sound design in this movie, unbelievable. It brings such a big realism to it when you have that kind of sound design. It's spectacular. I'd probably say front of the pack for the Oscars is got to be sound design coming out of Dune, and then obviously Denny is going to be in the running because holy cow, what he did was absolutely amazing. And then you put in what this cast does with this material, holy crow, man. It's so good. Timothée Chalamet is. He's definitely got me in the running. It's an unbelievable performance. I knew he could do Paul Atreides, and for you Doonies out there, I wasn't sure if he'd get Moab Deep. But, there's one moment in this movie that allows him to capture that, and he just, immediately I was like, he's going to do it. He's going to crush this entire series. I cannot wait to see what he does. Rebecca Ferguson is magical. Oscar Isaac is phenomenal. Jason Momoa, Josh Brolin, everybody that they cast so well captured the characters from the book. It was mind-blowing. So fresh out the theater, But we'll get the Sea Maniacs up there. But there. This one for me is, I mean, phenomenal acting across the board, even for the actors I didn't. Stellan Skarsgård as the Baron is, I mean, just like I said, visually, it was like watching the book come to life. And Denis Villeneuve just deserves all the credit in the world, man. He directs the crap out of this thing. The cinematography is insane. He understands this material so well, and he captures the essence of Arrakis, of Dune, so perfectly. Like I said, it felt like it was just watching the book come to life, and I thought the decisions that he made and things that he had to edit or cut or change, I think make it accessible to people who haven't read the books. But if you've read the books, the recreation of things like the Gonjabar scene or the I mean, I don't want to get into too many details, but like just the recreation of certain scenes, it's so spot on. It's obviously getting a 5 out of 5 Sea Maniacs for the Seaman, fresh out the theater. This thing is, it could be my favorite movie of the year right now. I'm so impressed. Thank you, all the Dune fans that told me to read the books before I watched the movie. My appreciation for this thing is so much more, and now I just understand so much more about the world and how you should attack this movie. So for the Seaman, Dune, 5 out of 5 Sea Maniacs. Go see this thing right now. Go see it in the biggest screen you can see it. I saw it in IMAX. It's unbelievable. Like I said, the sound design is nuts. So if you can't see it in IMAX, see it in Dolby. See it in something that is big. Capture it in the biggest way you can, because it is insane, man. I can't get over all this stuff I saw. We're definitely going to do another review that's more in full, and I'll probably do some spoilers along the way. But wow, man, what a ride. I love this thing so much. Now I want to know what you're thinking. If you made it out to the theater, do you plan to go to the theater? If you haven't, how are you watching Dune? Are you watching it on HBO Max right now on your couch? If you've seen it, what are your thoughts? Are you a fan of the books? Did you read the books? Did you not read the books? That's really what I want to know. I want to know, how much did you book fans love this movie, man? How faithful and amazing of an adaptation was this for you? I know I'm a newbie to the world, but man, it blew me away in that regard. And if you haven't read the books, was this accessible? Was this something that you liked? Did you enjoy it? Did it capture your attention? Did it pull you to the edge of your seat? What did you think of the performances? Like I said, I mean, Timothée Chalamet, and I didn't mention her, but don't sleep on Zendaya. She's not a ton yet, but there's stuff coming for her, and she's so good. But everybody that's in, man, anything you're thinking about Dune, good, bad, indifferent, tell me how much you love Denis Villeneuve, how you can't wait to see what else he's going to do. I want to know all of it down below in the comments section. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the Seaman when I talk in full about Dune, anything else I'm doing in movies, TV, trailer reactions, I got a bunch of those I know I gotta watch, so you'll probably get those over the weekend. We got Spooktober going on. If you want to be here for that, you want to show a little love and support to this guy, then come join Sea Maniac Nation. Super easy. Just jump over there, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time, the Seaman from AMC in Port Chester, Connecticut, just got out of Dune. Absolutely amazing. Thank you for listening to me. I will talk to you all soon. For the Seaman Cinema Sit Down, I've been the Seaman. I'm signing off. Peace.
Oh, hey, what's going on? You must be sticking around because you're looking for more content featuring this guy. Well, guess what? You're in the right place. You can check out more videos right here and right here. And if you have and you want to come join that Sea Maniac Nation, you can hit that subscribe right over there.